Hi, Becky Wells here with Usborne Books and More. I just wanted to give you a little background of what we have to offer. We have two lines of books, one from Usborne Books and the other is Kane Miller Books. So we have a wide range to offer, everything from babies through teens. We have picture books, board books, storybooks, early chapter readers, we have YA fiction, we have nonfiction books, we have reference books and study aids, we have lots and lots of activity books from coloring to sticker to drawing. So we have everything under the sun and are certain to have something for the children in your life. So to get started with some of our baby books, these are our bestsellers I have in this video. So we've got Baby's very first stroller book. These are really popular, just basic board books, but they really keep kids occupied, babies occupied and interested with the bright colors, and it hangs. So that's something that really keeps babies interested. Now once you're getting into touchy-feely, the That's Not My series is literally our most popular board book series. So you have different places to touch, different textures to feel, and then you learn the descriptive words for that. Just wonderful, wonderful books, and there's a mouse to spot on every page too. Now this set of books, these little books for little hands, these are sets of 9 chunky books. We'll take this is my farm animal world, but we have my wild animal world, accounting one, and a first words. So this is horse, and we have just basic information to read about a horse, what sounds, everything. But what's really great about this is this can be a matching game, a sorting game. These books are very much like cubes, so they're great for stacking. So working on a lot of skills with your babies and toddlers. Muddle and Match, one of our most popular series. We have 4 books in the series right now, with more to come soon, but they're board books, that pages that flip to make silly stories, but they're also alliterative here. So we have M here, we have letter P, you make silly stories. My favorite is back here with the letter Z. So just so much fun, so much activity in that book and interaction. Moving on to some of our popular nonfiction series, the Look Inside series is wonderful for preschool. So many flaps to look in. Flaps within flaps within flaps in this book. This body book is one of my favorites that we offer. There's lots of others in the Look Inside series too. We also have Lift the Flaps for a little older kids. These are not the heavy board book pages. They're a little different, more text for older kids. This one here is Lift the Flap, Computers and Coding. Now, one of our most interesting and most popular nonfiction series is our Shine of Light book series. This is one of our newer ones, Shine a Light Vegetable Garden. And what I love about these is that it asks a question on each page, so it's getting kids interactive. But then so this was asking, what 3 things does the seed need to grow? And then you shine a light. Oops, this is a little difficult to do on video, sorry about that. You shine a light here and you can see on the back, we see water, there we go, water there, and we can see the sun's rays. So then you turn the page and you learn about it. So every page has something hidden on the back. We also have, in the Shine a Light series, we have a number that are more mechanical, inside the space station, inside a train. One of our new board books that I love is the I Want to Be series, and this is I want to be a lion tamer. We also have Astronaut, and it's just two little kids. I personally assume they're a brother and sister, pretending to be what it's like to be when they grow older. And I love having a little girl myself, is that the girl is in scientific fields, marine biologist, a veterinarian. That's always lovely. I'm a Hungry Dinosaur. It is the sequel, the companion to I'm a Dirty Dinosaur. I love these pages. They're heavy pages, so they're great for toddlers because they're much harder to rip than a regular page. These are fun because there's so much stuff to do. Some activity that kids can shake, they can pretend to stir, they can tip-tap. And this and Dirty Dinosaur, you can come up with really great activities to do after you read the story. Like you could go bake something after you read I'm a Hungry Dinosaur. Nibbles quickly, hasn't been out long, but has quickly gone up the ranks into one of our bestsellers. Nibbles is a very interactive book. He's a little book monster, and basically he gets out of his cage and runs into some fairy tales, and he jumps into the fairy tales, and he changes the story of Goldilocks and the Three Bears. Then he jumps into Little Red Riding Hood, and she is not happy that he's in her story. And then he jumps into Jack and the Beanstalk. And then, look, where does he go next? We don't know. That is a wonderful book. Most kids just fall in love with it quickly. Usborne Farmyard Tales. This is a complete book of Farmyard Tales. There's 20 different stories in there, as well as a CD, which is in the CD player. My kid's book is in the CD player, of course. But this is an example of our dual reader. So there are two levels of text here. This is a first grade level. This is a second to third grade reading level. So you can start off, if you have short attention span, you just read the top line. It's a very, very simplified story, but it is a complete story on its own. Or if you have a longer attention span with a older child, you can read the bottom, read both sets of text. As a child is starting to read on their own, they can read the top line and you read the bottom, and so it's a shared experience. And then they can start reading all of it on their own in the future. So it's really, I consider it a grow with you book. Then we move into our chapter books. We have a lot of chapter books. We start with our early chapter readers with Billy B. Brown and Hey Jack. These have only maximum 50 words per page, so they're great to start with when your child is ready to move into chapter books. As I said, these are all our bestsellers. We have so many other chapter books, but EJ12 is a phenomenal series, really, really interesting. And let's see if I can find a code page here, but she's a code-breaking spy that also happens to be in middle school. She's 10, I believe. Really fantastic series there. Now for older middle schoolers and high schoolers, Conspiracy 365, it's actually a series that I was addicted to. I really love it. I really recommend it. Quick read for an adult, but fabulous conspiracy storyline. This is a newer book, The Impossible Quest, but it is a fantasy series that is now one of our bestsellers. Now I've got two more, sorry as I go off screen, two more books that are examples of our activity books. Fingerprint Activities is very, very popular. Comes with this ink pad here, fingerprint, then draw a little thing. So much fun for kids, family time to do together. And another one for our older middle schoolers and high schoolers is This Is Not a Math Book. It's a great way to get kids who really don't like math to see where math can be beautiful and fun to do and draw and doodle, and or connect your math lover into seeing the beauty and the art in making triangles and whatnot. So there you have it. There's quite a few of our bestsellers, but we have many more titles for you. Have a good day.